If my feet brown, what color my arms? What color my face? Brown. Watch this.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
He said, as if. That means just like you burnt it in the oven. Black! Jesus Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah. He looks just like you, and you are his people. You are his people. These people, when they came to colonize you, they changed the image of your God to brainwash you, to get you to serve them, to get you to humble, because they only will let you off on Sunday to worship the white man.
That's right.
What do Jesus Christ look like? And does the Bible say it?
Yeah.
Does the Bible say what Jesus looked like? Where? Where does it say it?
I don't know that, but I know about the Golan.
You know about the Golan? Give me that in the book of Revelation. It's Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. Do your people know that? Do your people know he's not white? Say, my man, did you know Jesus Christ wasn't white? Did you see that? See, this is what we fail as elders and leaders in our community. Our sons don't know what Jesus looked like. It's our obligation to teach them our history and culture. Read that.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 4 and verse 1.
How you doing, my sister? We teaching our history right here. Hey, my man, you know what Jesus looked like? You know Jesus looked just like you? Yeah. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revelation of Jesus Christ. This is the revealing of Jesus Christ. Read.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Go to verse 14. Listen up, people. We are about to read the description of Jesus Christ out of the Bible.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Right in that scripture right there. He's given two things. He's given a color and a texture. Read it again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It says his head, the top of his head, what his hair is. He said was woolly and white. And his beard was woolly and white. What animal has wool? A sheep. What people have hair like sheep? Black people. So Jesus Christ had white, woolly hair like a sheep, like black people. Read.
As white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It says eyes were like a flame of fire. Give me that in Genesis. It says eyes were like a flame of fire. Why? 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 Why was Jesus Christ's eyes like a flame of fire? Was he like the cartoon character and fire was shooting out of his eyes? No. Why was his eyes like a flame of fire? The Bible explains. Read.
Genesis chapter 49 and verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
Why his eyes red?
His eyes shall be red with wine.
Because Christ drank wine in moderation. Go back. His first miracle at the wedding feast, remember, he's turned the water into wine, and the host, the guy told the host, you kept the best for last. Y'all read the Bible? Have y'all been reading our history? You got to read. That's why we destroy. We hate to read as a people. We got to learn to love it. We have to learn to love our history. Read.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He had an afro like a Negro because he was a Negro.
As white as snow.
Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because he drank wine in moderation. He wasn't getting drunk. Read.
And his feet.
His feet. Now your feet will describe what the rest of your body looks like. Am I right or wrong? His feet what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
He says feet look like fine brass. What color is brass? Hey, my sister, what color is brass? Bronze, brown. It's a derivative of brown.
That's
so if my feet brown, what color my arms? My arms gonna be purple and my feet gonna be brown. Huh? If my feet brown, what color my arms? What color my face? Brown. Watch this.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
He said, as if, that means just like you burnt it in the oven. Black! Jesus Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah. He looked just like you, and you are his people. You are his people. These people, when they came to colonize you, they changed the image of your God to brainwash you, to get you to serve them, to get you to humble, because they only will let you off on Sunday to worship the white man.
That's right.
Give me Exodus 20 and 8. But what day did God tell us to worship? What day did God tell us to serve him on? Come on. The seventh day, which is what? Called the, watch this.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember this.
Do what?
Remember.
Do what?
Remember.
Because you have forgotten. Watch this.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
God said, remember the Sabbath day, the seventh day, and keep that day separate. That's what holy means. Holy means separate. It's separate from every other day of the week. Watch how he say it's separate. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
He said you got 6 days. You have from Sunday to tonight when the sun go down to work as hard as you want to work, to make as much money as you want to work. But when the sun go down tonight, it begins a new day. It begins a Sabbath day. Watch this.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
He said, but tonight when that sun go down to tomorrow night, that's my day. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
What we're supposed to do tonight when the sun go down?
Thou shalt not do any work.
What we're supposed to do tomorrow till the sun go down?
Not do any work.
You're not supposed to work on the Sabbath. That's how he separated this day.
That's right.
You ain't supposed to be working. Read.
Thou, nor thy son,
You and your son.
nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gate.
Nobody that work for you ain't supposed to be working. You on a business, you supposed to shut down on the Sabbath. You understand? He said, remember that. Why? Because in Genesis chapter 2 and verse 2, when he finished all his work, he sanctified that day that we should keep it like him. These are commandments of God that you have walked away from. What you do last Saturday? You worked. Work. See, not knowing who you are. Give me that, hold that, Isaiah 50:82. Not knowing who you are. Not knowing the constitution that God gave you. Not knowing this, it calls this. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
That's what happened. Our sin separates us from our God. It separates us from the black Messiah. Our sin. You understand? How you doing? How you doing, my man? My name is Michael. We teach history of the Trinidadians, the Arawaks, the Caribs. You are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
That's your true history. Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28. I want you, hey, where you going? Huh? Hey, listen to, hey, what's your name? Anthony, listen to this, Anthony. Read 15 again.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The Most High God, through Moses, is talking to the 12 tribes of Israel. He's talking to the nation of Israel in the wilderness after they came out of slavery in Egypt. You understand? Read that again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Read.
to observe, to do all his commandments,
To do what?
to do all his commandments,
Some of them?
to do all his commandments,
Okay.
and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
God, Moses said if the Israelites don't keep the commandments of God, curses will come upon them and overtake them. Verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee
And these curses are going to be upon the children of Israel
for a sign.
for a sign. How do I know that's shops by the dial? Because of the sign. How do I know that's moral counsel? Because of the sign. So it's signs in these curses that are going to show you who the children of Israel are. Read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
God saying these curses going to be on the children of Israel forever because they're like a ring. They come throughout history over and over again. You understand? Verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
He said, this is one of the curses. Your sons and your daughters were going to be given unto another people. Do we have an auction block? Who was being given to other people on auction blocks? Whose sons and daughters were being... Read verse 41.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters,
God said, you're going to have children. Watch this.
but thou shalt not enjoy them.
This is the curse. You're going to have children, but you ain't going to enjoy it. Why?
For they shall go into captivity.
Where they going?
They shall go into captivity.
Think about that. God is telling the Israelites in the wilderness, you're going to have sons and daughters. That means you're going to have generations after you. But you're not going to be able to enjoy them because they're going to go into slavery. You're going to miss your children. When they picked us up off the west coast of the Gulf Coast of Africa, when they picked us up off those coasts and we came to this side of the world, what was our parents doing? Nothing but crying. Read verse 32 again.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
That's what happened. When your people, you from Trinidad, when your people came over here, when they got off the boats, right? When the slave ships landed, your forefathers that was left behind, all they was doing was crying, and it wasn't nothing they could do about it. This is Bible prophecy, Bible history.
That's right.
About the children of Israel. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And there ain't nothing you can do about it. When they took us to America, wasn't nothing we can do about it. When we got off the ships, they put us on auction blocks, we went straight into the field.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.